Salve, we are beginning lesson 17. This is the first of our lessons in book 6 of the Aeneid. We've skipped over the first 295 lines, or 294 lines, and in those lines I encourage you to read it in English so that you have a context for what's going on. Aeneas has landed in Italy at Cumae, and that is where the Sibyl has a grotto. He knows he needs to go into the underworld so he can consult with Anchises, his father, and this is going to be the entrance. So after admiring a temple there and meeting the Sibyl, Aeneas fulfills all the necessary things that he needs to do to enter the underworld. Some of those are getting a golden bow from the forest, which Venus shows him via 2 doves. He also needs to make sure that he purifies the fleet by burying one of their fallen comrades, Maecenas, and then he has to make a number of sacrifices to the gods of the lower world with the Sibyl. So after entering the underworld and seeing a few of the sights, they come now to cross the river into the underworld. Now this river is the Acheron, as we're going to see. In later interpretations of mythology, we also say that Charon, the boatman, goes across the river Styx, but in Greek mythology and Roman, the Acheron is the river that he ferries people across. These rivers all flow out of the same source, or they all flow together, so it can be a little confusing sometimes. So this is where we're going to pick up the narrative now, as they've left their last location, and they are approaching the Acheron and approaching Charon, the ferryman. Hinc via Tartarei, quae fert Acherontis adundas, turbidus hic caeno vastaque voragine gurges, aestuat, at quomnem cocite ructat harenam. From this place, remember hinc is used with motion from, hic is used when you're in the place, in this place, and then huc is motion to. So from this place, from where they were before, via, and you got to put in an est here, there is a road, or there is a way. From this place there is a way. Quae, so via is a subject, and quae is a relative pronoun. So this is going to be a relative clause here, and the quae refers to the via. From this place there is a road which fert, which literally carries, or points to, or leads to, I guess you could say, which leads to the undas, to the waves, and then you have some genitives of the Tartarian, name for the underworld, Acheron, the Tartarian Acheron, the Acheron of the underworld, and this is the river, and those are genitives. So from this place there is a road which tends to, or leads to, the waves of the Tartarian Acheron. Remember, Tartarus is the underworld. Turbidus hic caeno vastaque voragine gurges aestuat. The subject here is turbidus gurges, a turbulent whirlpool in the water here. And hic, this is not hic, but this is hic. So this is an adverb, in this place. Here we have from this place, now in this place. So don't say it's this turbulent whirlpool. It's in this place. A turbulent whirlpool, and the verb is aestuat, boils or seethes. Caeno, with mud. Now this is an ablative. There's a couple ablatives to describe how this whirlpool boils. With mud, or filth, Wastaque voragine, and with a great, and voragine means whirlpool again. I guess we could say with a great whirl of water. I don't know. They both mean whirlpool. So a violent whirlpool, or in this place, a turbulent whirlpool, boils with filth and a great mass of water. Maybe you could say voragine. So these are ablatives telling you how this whirlpool is violent and how it boils. At quamnem cocite ructat harenum, and it vomits a ructat. Pleasant. It vomits omnem harenam, all its sand. And this sand is referring to the filth up here, this mud. So this is not the cleanest sand, I would imagine. It vomits all its sand. Coquito, to the cactus. So this is a dative of direction here. Coquito, dative to the cactus. And the cactus is another river of the underworld. There's the Acheron, the Styx, and the cactus are some of the main ones. There might be some more, I don't remember, but they all somewhat flow together. If you're really interested, you could do a little Google image search on rivers of the underworld, that Vergil describes, and see some of the maps people have put together on this stuff from Vergil's descriptions. So one more time, I'll do it one more time in English and then one more time in Latin. From this place there is a road which carries itself or tends to the waves of Tartarian Acheron. In this place a violent whirlpool boils with filth and a great whirling of water, and it vomits all of its sand to the Cactus River. Hinc via Tartarei, quae fert Acherontis ad undas. Turbidus hic caino vastaque voragine gurges aestuat ad quomnem cocite ructat arenam.